Hello students, welcome to your English period, and today we are going to understand the poem Dust of Snow. This poem is composed by the great poet Robert Frost. So first of all, let me tell you about the poet Robert Frost. He was a poet of reality. He always mentioned the thing which was real. As this poem Dust of Snow is one of the example. In this poem, poet has described about two things, hemlock tree and crow. As we all know very well about, these both are mentioned, described the things of sorrow. As I would like to tell you about hemlock. What is hemlock? It's a poisonous herb. It is used to show negative. And the second thing is crow. We always must have heard about crow, that it is a symbol of death or sorrow. So dear students, in this poem, poet Robert Frost had tried to explain that sometimes what we think that this is wrong for us and this will destroy our days or our life, but we must not believe in those things. Because what we think, actually these things does not happen. As you must have heard many times by the people, by your elders, that if a cat crosses your way, means something bad is going to happen, and that's why we do not like the cat. The passing our way by cat, we think that something wrong is to happen. But here need to think that, is cat really bad for us, or cat is a good for us, as cat tells something is going to happen wrong. Now let's start the poem Dust of Snow. So here dust is not mean like particles of dust, dhool. It is not meaning here. Here dust meaning to fall anything or to pour. To understand the meaning of the title Dust of Snow, first of all you will have to understand summary of this poem. So let's start reading the lines of the poem. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. In this first four lines, poet has described two things. First is hemlock tree and the second is crow. So dear students, as I tell you that these both things, crow and hemlock tree, are symbols of bad things, sorrow, or whatever we can say for bad omen. Bad omen means something bad is going to be happen in our future. It is a symbol of bad things which are to be done in future. What is hemlock tree? Hemlock tree is a poisonous herb. It is never used with good things, with happiness. It is always used with bad things, sorrow or bad omens. So after understanding about the meaning of hemlock tree and crow, or by seeing the uses here in the poem, it seems that these are showing the bad things and sorrow. So here the poet tells us that in what way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow. Dust of snow has fallen on the poet. By how, it is not mentioned in the poem, but it was fallen on the poet. Might be this dust of snow has fallen because of the movements of crow. Crow has done any movements, like crow has flown. Poet thinks that crow would be sitting on the tree, hemlock tree, and the hemlock tree was covered with snow, and when the crow has given his movement, means his wings gave movement, so because of that the snow which was covered on the leaves of hemlock tree, this shook down on the poet. So this was explained in the first stanza, and as you can see that in the first stanza both things are mentioned like crow and hemlock trees, and already we have discussed that both are symbols of bad omen, bad things, sorrow and negativity. Now see the second stanza. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. In second stanza, poet tried to make us understand that this happening changed the mood of poet. What was the happening? Falling dust of snow on poet. This changed the mood of poet. So what was his earlier mood? His mood was very sad. He became very sad, and he thought that this happening changed his mood and saved his remaining part of the day. If crow did not fly or give not any activity, because of that dust of snow has fallen on poet. So the mood of poet did not change, and he had to become full day very sorrow. So because of this happening, poet saved his remaining part of the day and changed his mood, means became his mood very good now. So we can say the crow, human being thing always crow, it is a symbol of bad omen, bad things, negativity, but here this crow has done very good things for poet, as crow has saved his remaining part of the day and crow acted as a savior for the poet. By all the means of poet we can understand that what negativity is in our mind, it is made by human being. Actually, whether a crow, hemlock tree or a cat or many other things are not a symbol of darkness, negativity, sorrow, death. No, this is a imagination of our mind. We people think, that's why. So by this poem, poet Robert Frost wants to introduce us to reality. And what is reality? We understood by this poem. So dear students, I hope you understood about the feeling of poet and all the things which are explained here.